Okay, I'm back. Hello. So I don't have an intro sound for this. I'll need to have to go back through my old files and find my original sound. It might be super cringe, but I have decided to redo my podcast again and launch it back up. The main reason for this is because I guess over the last 18 months since I've finished the podcast and I put it kind of to bed, there has been a lot of changes in my life, mentally, emotionally, and I guess I've also physically changed as well. The reason why I stopped doing the podcast was because I wasn't coping very well emotionally and mentally with some things that had happened, such as going to court, that being dragged on. My friend passed away, which was incredibly sad. I guess I just felt very stagnant within myself. Creatively, I felt as though doing a podcast wasn't really serving me. But now that I've left a really toxic 2 years behind, I am feeling a lot better. I have stopped dating shitty men and I've left a shitty job at the beginning of the year where my boss would abuse me. And I've been doing a lot of healing this year, back on antidepressants, which is really great. I came off antidepressants at the beginning of this year thinking that I was ready to come off. I was feeling really good, and then my panic attacks came back, and the paranoia and the inner critic and all of that stuff, it just all came flooding back. And I went on this really big healing journey within myself where I started seeing my therapist regularly. I stopped drinking and smoking for about 4 months. I mean, if you talk to one of my close friends, she will tell you that that whole process, I mean, it sounds really lovely, but I truly had to hit rock bottom and got to the point where I was too scared to eat anything. And I was just very agoraphobic, wouldn't leave the house, couldn't drive my car. Then I started taking this new medication, doing a lot of journaling, doing a lot of inner child work, trying to understand my anxiety and my PTSD. Yeah, I'm just different now. It's so strange. I've also, since I've done this podcast, I've lost 18 kilos. I went on Ozempic, I was overweight, I was having issues with my back and my boobs being too big, and I lost a lot of weight this year. So I'm a completely different person. And now that I also have a part-time job outside of my art, that means a lot to me, working in child safety. That has been a really big confidence booster for me. I love working for those guys, they're awesome. But yeah, I basically just decided, you know what, the world is gonna just continue going on. I may as well just do this fucking podcast. And whether you listen or not, that's totally up to you. But I would like to leave something behind in this world that's beautiful and try to make the world a little bit more of a nicer, safer and prettier place through my art and my voice. This is just a very, very quick conversation starter. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. Over the next month, I'm going to be interviewing people, single conversation podcast where it's just me talking, trying to get some group conversations going. I don't know if I'm going to upload any of my old episodes because I had shut down my last streaming, podcast streaming delivery service. They have to overwrite everything. So I think I might upload 1 or 2 of them as a previous one. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out right now. I'm really excited for the new year. I know it's so fucking cliche and it's so lame to be oh, I'm so excited for the new year. But I really feel after essentially 3 years of going through it, that 2023 is going to be it. It's going to be the one. It has to be. I'm trying to reframe my thinking in everything. I actually did a schema test. And if you don't know what schemas are, it's life traps, and you should try it if you want to do the test if you want. to find out what your schemas are. But my top schema is pessimism. And I fucking hate that, because I like to be a pretty positive person. I like to see good in the world. I like to be joyful and happy. And to know that pessimism is my number one schema was something that I really needed to focus on changing. And I feel like I'm getting there. But yeah, this was just going to be very quick, just letting y'all know that I'm back. So hit the notification bell if you'd like to be updated when a new podcast comes out or a new episode. And yeah, follow 1-800-MADBUTT on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Madbutt. Yeah, I'm also on TikTok, but I don't know when I'm going to be doing TikTok videos. Video kind of scares me a little bit. I had posted a thing about how I believe that Instagram has shadow banned me because my profile comes up as restricted profile on Siri search, and someone posted a comment saying, you're not shadow banned, you're just irrelevant. And I was like, whoa, that's fucking brutal. People on the internet can be fucking mean. But hey, it's more of a reflection of them than me, so I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys have a good new year. I'm going to be working on this. I'm super keen, super excited. Okay, bye.